Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me. So happy to see you today, and I'm glad that you're here because we're going to talk about some of my favorite things for the past couple of months, especially through the months of August as well as September. I fully intended to sit down and film an August favorites, but it just did not get around to that until really late into September. I thought we'd just roll everything into one. As long as I can talk about all these goodies in a video, share with you guys, I think we'll be okay. If throughout this video you see me fidgeting with my bangs, I'm just going to put the big old disclaimer on right here. It's growing out and I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I tried styling it today. It's second day hair, which makes it even worse. I'm not sure what to do with this hair piece. This chunk right here around my forehead. If you have suggestions, if you say, tell me, should I keep it short and just trim it and keep it in that little kind of blunt bang front right here, or should I grow it out and just split it in the middle like I used to do before I cut my bangs? Let me know. You know what? I'll put a picture here of when I had my bangs longer, and let me know which one you like. The full frontal or you like the side swept. We'll talk about this later in a different video, or just leave me comments down below. I love to hear your suggestions because you guys are always great with those things. So I want to talk to you about a few beauty products, of course, and one or two knick-knack lifestyle things as well. But in the beauty category, talking of hair, we have to mention this product, which is from the brand Jonathan. He's a hairstylist, of course. You may remember him from the 90s. He was big, huge. A lot of his products were very popular, including this one called Dirt. I have used this in tutorial. I have mentioned it numerous times. I have even reviewed it. I love this so much. This is one of the few hairstyling products that I can truly say I adore, and I can see myself using this for a long time. It gives me the perfect style that I want with my hair. I don't like a lot of product in my hair, but I know sometimes it is necessary to give you that style. So for me, I like throwing in a bit of texture, a bit of wave, curl, something in my hair so it's not straight. I do have some natural texture in my hair, but it's very irregular, so I like to just make it a bit more consistent. And then, here's the magic part, take a bit of this, which looks like a tub of kind of quite a hard consistency actually, but as soon as you start rubbing your fingers into this, it starts emulsifying. You want to take that and rub it between your hands and fingers until it pretty much disappears and you can't see it anymore. Then you can put it through your bangs, you can kind of work it through your hair. It really gives me volume without me having to tease my hair, especially for those with finer hair. It doesn't seem to weigh my hair down. It does not make my hair feel gross and gunky and greasy and oily, which is very important. This also seems to be a matte look in the hair, although it does contain a bit of fine shimmer. The shimmer doesn't really translate onto my hair at all. I don't notice that, so I would say this is a pretty unisex product, and you can use this for guys and girls. So love this. Not to mention, by the way, smells like a decadent dessert, which is definitely an extra bonus. So love this thing, would highly recommend it to you guys. More of you should really try it out. The Jonathan Dirt Texturizing Paste, great stuff right here. Now I'll stop yapping about that because I've talked about it so many times now. I do want to mention kind of a body care set of products, which I am missing the body butter somewhere. Okay, but we'll talk about this. We'll have the body butter. So this is actually from The Body Shop, and this is their Wild Argan Oil range. I have reviewed a lot of the products from this line, but I do want to mention a few favorites, one of which is the body butter, which I don't have with me right now. It's probably somewhere lost, floating in my room. I just used it last night actually. That has a beautiful kind of literally buttery texture and consistency. It doesn't feel greasy on your skin. Now the body butters from The Body Shop actually have, slightly different textures and consistencies for normal skin, slightly dry skin, very dry skin, depending on what your needs are. I find that the entire Argan Oil line seems to give a very velvety finish to your skin. This one, by the way, is the body lotion, which is great for men and women, for everybody in your family, because I find the scent, number one, not to be too girly or too floral, too sweet. It's a little bit nutty, a little bit warm, slightly like a dessert, but not too crazy in my opinion. And again, leaves a velvety finish on the skin, not greasy, not oily, and feels pretty good, I would say. Another thing I really love, the body lotion, the body butter, which is great, but also the body scrub. I am not a big body scrub girl, but I do really like this one. It has the same scent as all the other products in the Wild Argan line. And by the way, all of the argan oil come from Morocco, and The Body Shop actually has a great video talking about the experience and where they get and source their argan oil. That's a great thing. I'll put the link to that down below, which is in my blog post where I reviewed this entire range. But the Wild Argan Oil Rough Scrub. They call it rough. I find it to be a pretty medium grit. And what I really love about this, other than the scent, is that it's suspended in a jelly formula, but it does not rinse off or melt off too easily on your skin. A lot of these sugar scrubs that I used to use, by the time I put it on my skin's a little bit wet and then it starts rinsing off, and I haven't had the chance to really work it into my skin yet. But this seems to be a great medium, great consistency for using in the shower. So I think this is great. I'll use this and I'll pop on either the body butter or the body lotion right here. So really enjoying this line from the Body Shop. I believe it should still be available in store, so check it out or check them out online. Then, okay, false lashes, you guys. You know, I am a false eyelash girl. I love them. My look really isn't complete without them. I'm the type of person who would either wear like very minimal, next to no makeup, pretty much no makeup, or I will go full out. Maybe this has to do with the fact that, you know, when I film, I do need to put on a bit more extra than usual, but I just love lashes. And one of the styles of lashes I wear most often on a regular basis, even if I'm not filming, because I just find they look so natural, are these guys. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a name, but these are from eBay, and you can find them from a lot of different sellers. They carry this exact same style, and what's so special about these is that the hairs are very soft, number one, but number two, they're more for length and filling in the gaps rather than a lot of volume. Especially for those who have, say, smaller eyes or more delicate features. You don't want super heavy, dense, too voluminous, too wispy. It just overwhelms your features, shall I say. And these ones are quite delicate, but they look beautiful on a lot of different eye shapes. I've used this on girlfriends who don't wear false lashes, and I think it looks fantastic. It's very wearable for everyday life, despite being, you know, reasonably long. Just because they're not too dense, not too thick, I find them to be rather natural. So I love wearing these guys, and these are allegedly handmade, and they're from Taiwan according to the package, but you can buy them from a lot of different sellers on eBay. I'll try to look up a few and pop the links down below. I don't buy from a particular seller. It's just whoever I happen to find that carries this style. That's very important. And by the way, the lashes are actually tied onto a piece of string, which makes it very flexible and comfortable to wear on your eyes versus the plastic backing or the hard backbone. So pretty good, you guys. These are definitely my favorite false lashes. I really don't talk about them enough, but here you go in case you wondered. And by the way, if you guys are interested in a kind of cohesive video about some of my favorite false lashes, how they look like on the eyes, what I recommend for each type of eye shape or look or whatever, all about false lashes, leave me a comment down below and I'll try to pull one together for you like that. Then, okay, last beauty product. I do want to give a special shout out to this lipstick. Gosh, I love this. Okay, this has been probably my most worn, consistently worn lip products in the past couple of weeks, and this is from the brand called Mineral Fusion. I'm not very familiar with them. I got this actually at the London Drugs Fall Beauty Preview that was a few months ago, but this color is gorgeous. This is called Glisten, and it is that kind of what they call My Lips But Better, for my skin tone anyways, but NC15 to NC20. I'm not wearing it today, but I'll do a little swatch for you. If you can see, it is just a bit of color, not too much. It has a bit of shine to it too. I love how moisturizing this is, how this has that medium opacity, so you do get color but not too crazy. It doesn't look overly heavy on your lips. Whether you wear a lot of makeup or a little bit of makeup, I think this is a really good one to keep in your arsenal of products, and it will definitely become a favorite of yours if you try it. This one is the Sheer Moisture Lip Tint in the color called Glisten, and just lovely. And by the way, this is a twist up formula, or packaging, shall we say. So you get this. You can keep twisting it up, but I don't want to take it up too high in case it, you know, breaks. It's a little delicate. Great, beautiful formulation, smooth. I love the color. Just, it's fabulous. You really should check this out if you have the opportunity to do so. They have a few other colors. I already ordered another shade from iHerb, by the way. iHerb also carries this, but you can find it in London Drugs if you do live locally in Lower Mainland in Vancouver. So, alright, that's all the beauty products. I want to give one special place to these pens. And pens, it's a weird thing, but I know some of you guys out there are just like me. You love kind of stationery, you love the tactile quality of paper products, of being able to write things down, to make notes, to make lists. I know you guys are out there because I can't be alone in this. I have recently discovered, and I am so late on the bandwagon, the STAEDLER pens, and I think these are great. I love writing in felt pens. I love how the writing is bold. I love just being the smoothness, you know, that you get. I'm not crazy about ballpoints, but I love ink pens, felt tip pens. Maybe it's from the fact I used to draw a lot. I don't know, something about the quality that I really love. And I've been trying to look for pens that have consistent flow, isn't too wet, doesn't start spreading everywhere, and doesn't seep through to the back side. Often if I'm writing, depending on the paper I'm using, sometimes it will leak to the back, and that's not a good look. So these guys from STAEDLER are fantastic. I love them. I've been using them for everything from work to play, and writing them in my journal, planners. You know, you guys know I keep that green one that I've showed you before. That's my everyday planner, and I especially love this set, which is their pastel set. Now this is their Tri Plus Fineliner is what it's called, but in the 0.3 mm size. But this is the pastel color collection. How cute are these guys? Can you imagine using this for your craft projects? They've got a beautiful array of colors. They all look very true to the cap right here. This is pretty much what the color you're going to get. Beautiful for drawing, but also for making notes. I just think these are great. Now, they're not the cheapest, but I think investing in a good set of pens, especially if you use them every day, is a proper investment. So I have those in the pastel, and then I also have the regular set in the bold colors for everyday writing and for work, things like that. So great stuff, you guys. By the way, tri-tip, because when you hold it, it's actually a triangular design right here, so it fits nicely in your grip. Fine tip pen is 0.3 mm, which is, I think it's a nice kind of fine to medium size, which I love using. So definitely big shout out to the STAEDLER set of fine liners. Go check them out. I think they have a lot of more colors available than what I'm showing, but I'm really in love with these guys. So this really wraps up my favorites for the months of August and September. I was going to throw a few more things in here, but I think we shall wait till the next round of favorites, as I should give them a bit more testing before claiming favorites on those products. But if you love something, if you want a review on something I haven't already done, please pop me a comment down below. If there's something in here that you've seen that you're interested in, you've got questions, pop me a comment down below. And if you have something great to recommend to me because you're just loving an item right now, pop me a comment down below. How easy is that? I will talk to you guys soon. Take great care of yourselves. See you later. Bye bye.